So this is a quick video about what's going on in the real estate market right now. And I'm gonna give you some good news and some bad news. And sometimes the good news is the bad news. For example, if you're a seller, you want the opposite news that a buyer wants, and vice versa. So let's just get started. And my name is Machek Zara. I'm a real estate agent in Sarasota, Florida. If you have any questions, reach out to me, 941-888-SOLD, 941-888-SOLD. So let's talk on a national level what happened to inventory. That means how many homes are for sale. We have a whopping 5% more than we did 1 year ago. This is horrible for sellers. This is wonderful for buyers. In fact, they're reporting that new listings rose 15% from last year, which is actually the biggest increase since 2021. Except the only difference is the interest rates were in the 3.5% in 2021, and right now they're close to 7.5%, sometimes 8%. Now, the good news for sellers that even though you have a lot more competition out there, the prices have not fallen yet. And that is a yet, because they're expected to fall. Whenever we have crazy increases in inventory, we are then followed up with price decreases, price cuts. So if you're a buyer, and you can wait, maybe you should wait just a little bit. But if you're a buyer, let me give you a little bit of bad news. Unfortunately, we are just $31 less on the average mortgage payment than the all-time highs we've ever had. And that's because interest rates are just out of control. Now, we're expected to have 3 rate cuts this year in 2024, and I'm willing to bet you we're not gonna have 3 rate cuts. Here's a few stats that you may be interested in. The average interest rate is 7.03. But year over year, we are down 14% on the number of mortgage applications. Google reports how many people are searching the term home for sale, which kind of gives a little bit of an indication of what people are doing out there. And that's down 18% from 1 year ago. The median price of a home is $374,000, which is up 5.3% year over year. You got to think about that. How is it possible that interest rates keep going up and our prices keep going up as well? So you tell me, do you think they're going to continue going up? Now, the median mortgage payment is $2,685, which is up 8.5% from a year ago today. And the pending home sales are down 4.4% from a year ago today. Every indicator is showing me that the market is slowing down drastically from last year to this year. Not to mention, we have 15.1% more listings on the market. And on a national level, we only have 3.4 months of inventory. Now, if you're not sure what that means, let me tell you this. If we're at 5.5 to 6 months of inventory, we're in a balanced market. Anything less is a seller's market. Anything more is a buyer's market, where the buyers kind of decide more of the terms and the price reductions. However, in my local area, which is Sarasota, Florida, we are at that equilibrium point. We're not at 3.4 months. We are at 5.2 to 6.7 months. That's the houses versus the condos. Condos in Florida are definitely getting hit a lot tougher and a lot harder than everything else. And if we want to talk about the Florida cities that are taking the lead on some bad metrics, let me give you just a couple. The median sales price in Miami, 15.6% higher price than last year. West Palm Beach, 15.3% higher price. But who has the most listings? That would be Tampa, just 1 hour north from where I live, 28.1% more listings right now than a year ago today, and Miami as well, 27.6% more listings. And you want to hear something funny? You know where the Miami people are relocating to? Other Florida cities. They're actually coming to Sarasota, they're coming to Tampa, they're going to Orlando, and in Jacksonville, of all places. Going from Miami to Jacksonville, completely different vibe, completely different environment. I think those people might be moving back somewhere else. You guys want some predictions? You may not want to hear this stuff. Here's what's going on. I am literally willing to bet a lot of money on the following. I'm willing to bet you that in the next 6 months, right now, we are at the end of March 2024, and I'll bet you that within 6 months, we're gonna have some big price reductions in most Florida cities. The inventory levels are skyrocketing. The prices are going up for now, but with how many homes are actually hitting the market for sale, there's no way that the prices are going to keep increasing with this kind of inventory increase. Just last month, we had a 9% increase in Sarasota and Bradenton, Sarasota and Manatee counties. Now, if you just compound that month over month over month, it's going to get out of control, and some sellers are going to say, screw it, slash the price. What do you think?